Hi, welcome to Ramblings of an Old Broad. It's Monday, and I'm at physical therapy in the parking lot. I get here early on purpose. Today somebody beat me, so I guess they'll just have to think I'm talking to myself. That's okay. I guess I don't really mind anymore. What is going on is crazy. First of all, people were peacefully protesting, but they were in front of ICE. So ICE tear gassed them. I think at the end of the day, only one was arrested, but and the police dispersed everyone, but they came back the next day, and I think it was a little more rowdy. But here's the thing. It's been proven that a lot of the pictures they're showing, especially of the police car on fire and all of that, was from 2020. So it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But the orange one is getting what he wanted. He wants it to be known that we're going to fight back, and that gives him permission to bring in the National Guard, which he did. They showed up the next day, so they're there now. The protesters are in front of them, but they're not doing anything. I mean, I watched one video where the guy was yelling at them and telling them, "What are you doing? You need to go by the Constitution." It's just a big mess. And I'm not sure what to do about it, or if there is anything. I am still going to get out and protest on the 14th. I think there's going to continue to be protests across the country every day, because that's what's been happening. It's just not pushed in the news until they want it pushed in the news, like this time. They wanted it in the news, and some of the Republicans reposted pictures of 2020 police car on fire. I do think maybe there was a fire on the freeway, but I'm not positive. But it wasn't a police car. When you're out there peacefully protesting, and this time it was against ICE, and somebody had the Mexican flag. So it's okay to fly Old Dixie, but it's not okay to fly the Mexican flag. So if you do get out, whether you're in West Texas like I am or wherever you are, if you're going to take a flag, take a little American flag. In fact, that's the best thing to do. Just take your little flag and go out there, and that way they know you're an American. And you're fighting for Americans, and you're fighting for immigrants, and you're fighting against fascism. You're fighting against a lot. There's a lot. Our Constitution is being ignored, and it scares me that it might be ignored by the military. That's when we're in trouble. Their first allegiance is to the Constitution. Second allegiance is to the sitting president. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Other than smoke bombs, I don't think they've done anything. I think I heard that there were 11 arrests, but they said most of them were arrested by ICE and were immigrants. So the protesting they're not getting arrested. There was one guy the first night, and I'm not sure what he did. He got in their face, I would assume, and he got arrested. We're in a mess, and we can't forget about the bill. The bill cannot pass. That is monumental that does not pass. That should be the first thing we're thinking about, that does not pass. Reach out to all of your senators and explain to them why it should not pass. I don't know if they'll listen, but eventually they gotta see that this is all gonna crumble, and all the people who were behind him, the orange one, will go down with him, just like Hitler. They all went down with him, and that's what's going to happen here. We just got to keep fighting and keep believing that the good will win out. The good over evil will win out. We can't let the news media paint a picture different than what is really going on in Los Angeles. We just can't let that happen. It's good that they're not against ICE, they're against the National Guard. May be a blessing, because the National Guard is not going to go off like ICE is. ICE is they're nobody. They're not sheriffs, they're not deputies, they're not police, they're nothing. They're just men in a mask and a uniform. That's all they are. And they're kidnapping people off the street. That's all they are. So just keep your head up and get on social media. If you see something that you know is wrong, look it up. If it's wrong, if it's 2020 footage or whatever, say that. Say, here, I found this and it's from 2020. It is not today. This is not what's going on in Los Angeles. And we pray for Los Angeles, and we pray for those that are standing up for democracy, because that's what they're doing. I love y'all. Have a great day.